Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor Sister Dubong.
You need to seek Sister Dobong and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister Dobong. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down. 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Call now. You may be a skeptic, but if your life is not what it should be, what have you got to lose? Make something work for you. It's time you do. Call Sister Dubong and let she do what she do. You can call it obey, call it what you may, but in a hot drop, she put you back on top. Call now. 718-253-7273. Call now. 718-253-7273. Sister Dubong.
Chopper, chugga. Hey, come on. Let's see the talk now. I am Nigeria. Who be this? Nigeria. I am Nigeria. Because Nigeria is sweet. I am Nigeria.
and many more.
I am Nigeria.
I am Fulani and Kaluri, Chief and Igbo.
I am Nigeria.
I am Igbo and Hausa and Yoruba and many more.
I know I've been rushing, I've been struggling, fighting all my enemies. Cheap beer in the hot sun, in the got sun with a gun, I'm feeling free. So alive in my mind. I need peace, yeah. I need peace of mind. Yeah, I need peace of mind. You got a question from the start. Just the parties ever looking out for your head and your heart. There's a voice inside your head. A killer in the dark. There's a camera always watching, always filming from afar. No matter where you are, no matter where you are, you'll never fall away. Never someone else to find. Trouble from the left, you got trouble from the right. Forget what they can't take away is inside your mind. Inside my head, I do it to myself. I'm a hazard to my ear. Ain't no one now. Losing, I don't know what to do. You can make this sweat, I really don't know what I'm trying to do. All of these sleepless nights, that's for me. But I know that I need peace of mind. I need peace of mind. Yeah, it's so hard to find. You got a question from the start. 'Cause nobody's ever looking out for your head or your heart. There's a voice inside your head, a killer in the dark. There's a camera always watching, always filming from afar. No matter where you are, no matter where you hide, you'll never fall away enough for someone else to find. Trouble from the left, you got trouble from the right. Forget what they can't take away is inside your mind. Oh, your peace of mind is so hard to find. Lord. Yes, you and I could enjoy the time of our lives. Tell me how you really feel. What is true and what's not real. Whatever you like, I got it inside, and I'll be that man for you. And I promise you just one thing, yeah. When I give you the diamond ring, we do it for real. This love ain't for stealing, no. No trust, just bust. So let's let it go right now, baby. Everyone knows love is just dangerous. No trust, just lust. So disgusting, everyone knows love is just dangerous. Maybe it's the moon and stars, but feeling like I hear your heart. Ra-pa-pa-pum, it beats like a drum for me. Baby, just give me the call. I got the guns and the dogs. Wherever you are, I'm never too far to protect your heart. I promise you just one thing. When I give you the diamond ring, with all that we got, you put it through bed, can't tear us apart. No trust, just bust. So let's let it go right now, baby. Everyone knows love is just dangerous. No trust, just lust. So disgusting, everyone knows love is just dangerous. That's what's I got. Oh.
Alright, Smoke Kitchen, King and Queen, Brooklyn Station.
So make it come outside to it.
Halo's Kitchen.
So many things we gotta do, baby. You put the fire in my eyes, so shawty. Burning bush. And I don't control myself again. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause the hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause the hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. These feelings I got for you is emotional. You call it madness, but I call it love. Supernatural. I'll be keeping it real with you till the day I die. I'll be hold your hands. Baby, I don't fit day without you. Cause all I need is somebody when it's somebody. Oh, I feel it so lonely. When you there, I'm gonna look at you. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause the hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause the hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. So make it come outside to it, make we enjoy. So many things you make my world go wrong. You put the fire in my eyes, so the burning bush. And I don't control myself again. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, you tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause the hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause the hypertension. All I want is to make you my baby. Location. Once upon a time in a village in Sisalaland, a woman rose from the dead in order to execute a plan. She had been a second wife to the village's chief farmer. The first wife had hated her so much she poisoned the farmer. The dead woman returned as a ghost to protect her only daughter. A daughter she believed without the protection will wither. The sad ghost hid in a corner of her little daughter's room, appearing only to a daughter in the gloom. She would grind all the grains ready for her daughter to prepare towards Zafi behind the curtains. As she did, tons of saliva from her ghostly mouth flooded the ground grains. Anybody except her daughter Hayun, who ate the food from the saliva grains, would vomit and even have serious stomach pains. The sad ghost did not care as long as her daughter Hayun had no complaints. The salivating ghost maintained that all her labor was only for her daughter Hayun. As many ate her secret food, they vomited as they were not her own. In no time, the elders of Sisalala knew there was a ghost in the neighborhood. They tracked her night and day until they found her one day, grinding the usual grains and singing her usual ghost song in a sad mood. She was shot with a spiritual arrow as she shed tears in sorrow, lamenting how sad it was to die twice, knowing her daughter Hayun will be abandoned in the cold to freeze like ice.
Abba. Subalia. Subalia. Majambo. Kubana jamben.
From playing on the riverside.
Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gift, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy and wisdom. Call Sister Dobong on 718-253-7273, 718-253-7273.
if my love should not want me, by death alone would I be free.
You know what? I like
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday night show. See you there. Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gift, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy, and wisdom. Call Sister Dobong on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.
My fingers to the bone, not a pretty little penny have I got to show. I ain't looking for much, just a little bit of rest by the side of the road. I lift my voice to the forces above, the lords of labor and the goddess of love. Ain't I been a good, hard working, faithful servant and son? Sky turns black and it cracks with the thundering voice. Work is what you are when you're breathing in and out. Your final breath falls to the floor. So swing down that sledgehammer through the wood. A little test of mind over flesh ought to do you good. And get up off the ground, you can lay down when the day is done. And on the seventh day you can lay in the morning sun. I wanna make my home on a mountain high, just me and my lover in the big old sky. I ain't asking for much, just a little bit of rest for the day that I die. I lift my voice to the forces above, the lords of labor and the goddess of love. Ain't I been a good, hard working, faithful servant and son? Then the sky turns black and it cracks with the thundering voice. Work is what you are when you're breathing in and out. Your final breath falls to the floor. So swing down that sledgehammer through the woods. A little test of mind over flesh ought to do you good. And get up off the ground, you can lay down when the day is done. And on the seventh day you can lay in the morning sun. Swing down that day you can lay in the morning sun.
They don't look back, acting like a king amongst thieves, giving you the crumbs so you keep on believe. Half a century later, they still won't release all that they have stolen. It's a fact. With poverty, they try to control, handing you the shovel to dig your own hole. Promises of better, you keep being told. Pure lies and lies.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. You thought we wasn't coming. Yeah, we here. I see the station going in and out on certain things, but it's beautiful where we at, and we want to welcome you to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and my host alongside me. Hi.
Hi.
And how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. That video premiered that you were in.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about
Yeah.
it. Was it?
It was good. Good turnout. I wish you were there.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But you were a star.
What was I was a star?
You were a star.
Oh, my goodness. And tell me, was a lot of people, where was it premiering at?
It was at a gallery in Gowanus called Hall Gallery.
Wow.
And yeah.
I should have been there, but it was so hot and I had to take care of business. But at least they'll see me in person now. They can be able to see me here.
Yes, and I'll export the video for you so you have it.
Oh, wonderful. And what was the name of this show? I did a video. Don't even know what I did. What did I do?
The show was called Leave Word, but the video you were in was called Living Trust.
Living Trust. And what Living Trust is all about?
It's about three people at a diner discussing their friend's will.
Oh, yeah. Well, somebody called me up about a will and got cursed out. So, it's a real thing with that, know. And whenever you give it to me, people will love to see it, and they'll be able to see it. Folks, if you're calling me now, please call 718-253-4239 now. 718-676-0820. They want to say a big shout out there to Che, our manager and our DJ for tonight. And we got a GoFund going on because it's a pity he have such a beautiful pet. And Che, would you tell them on the GoFund how they can send something to help well, it ain't a kitty, it's a cat, but it's like with people, it's a family member. It's very special.
He's like the only one I can talk to on the face of this planet that doesn't push his own prejudices on me and try to call me racist, bigot, and narcissistic.
Okay.
So, and considering I don't have any prejudice and I'm fairly humble, it just shows you how much I prefer to have him as around to just listen to me without calling me dirty names for telling truths that people need to hear. So yeah, the GoFundMe, I believe the link is on our various socials. Basically, I got to get up at 5 in the morning, so about 5 hours after the show's over, I'm jumping up and heading out. So the needs, as a matter of fact, I would like to thank, there's a couple people that have actually donated. And I would like to thank them very much, and I sent each one of them an individual email to thank them for that, because I was fortunate enough to find a vet that's reasonable about it and cares more about my pet's life than the god of this world, money. So, he's got 12 hours before I can actually get him to a vet. So it's just a matter of if he makes it till then.
Well, we hope he make it, and we sure he'll make it.
He's tough. He's been around me.
So, with that said, folks, if you want to go to the GoFund and contribute again, what's the name of the GoFund?
They didn't really give me a specific name for it, but I will send the link to you again to post. So, and I'll also send you make sure that it's pinned on my social, so it's like people can get to it from there. which I'll send you that too. So, you know.
And you can believe it or not, many people will donate for animals.
Yeah,
They'll donate faster than for people.
And you know
True.
the good thing is the vet I found is concerned. You know, it's just it was too late, and I mean taking him up there this late would have been terrible in this heat anyway. You know, and so, you know, the vet I got to give it, and I will. I forget the name of the vet, but here in a minute I'm gonna go check on the cat anyway, and I'll get that name because I highly recommend him to people. And you know, because it's like it wasn't a matter of money with him. It was a matter of whether or not my animal is going to survive. And there's going to be a line of people waiting in the morning, but he's taking my pet first because he wants him to survive. You know.
So all animal lovers out there, if you see there's a beautiful black cat and fighting for his life, donate. Or if you see it on my page, go and send GoFunds to Chair so he can help the kitten, the cat. It's like a person. I don't really. How do you say it in the cat world when people love cats? Because it's like the kids.
Well,
it's a kid cat. What name you give it?
When it comes,
they got names now in the animal world.
Well, what people don't understand really is that, you know, it's like everything from the earth to the ground to the rocks to the plants to the animals. They're all alive, and I mean the evolution of consciousness. You know, I mean when he goes, he'll come back as basically one of us or somewhere else. You know, I mean the universe is vast beyond belief, and there's this ain't the only universe in existence at all. So, you know, I mean he's smart enough. He'll be up higher on the ladder, but I don't, you know, it's kind of selfish, but I don't want to lose him yet.
Well, you know what? That's a true fact. If you believe in reincarnation, well, I wouldn't want to come back as an animal, definitely not. I have to come back in a human form because not all animals are treated good. You can get in the wrong house or the wrong place and be really kicked around like a dog. So
Well, you know, the way my philosophy is this: from the moment you enter life, you get slapped on the ass, and you know, but when you leave life, you get the big slap that takes you out, and every day in between, you get your ass beat. So pretty much, that's what life must be about, because that's the consistent thing. That's more consistent than taxes. That's why I say when people look at old folk and think they're feeble, that's a foolish attitude to take, because you know what it means when somebody's that old? It means they've been getting their ass kicked every single day by life that much longer than you, which makes them pretty damn tough if they're still here.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't care about that nowadays. It's a new world. We understand our world, are hearing it with our people, but honestly speaking, it's like the old folks' tale. You remember when your grandmother and stuff used to sit up and talk all that stuff? And used to look at them like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, like that.
The new generation is the same way. Like I was looking at this man that would sound like you, and he called him Papa. He was from the South. And he said something very important. You in the generation of people that you belong right now, and you better be nice to them. Because every 100 years, there's a whole new generation. Did you ever think of that? You in the generation right now where you belong. After this, there's a whole new 100 years. 100 years from now, all our people we are with right now in our age will be dead. A whole new generation. So that's when everything become fairy tale.
Well, see, and that's and of course that's when they rewrite history, because I mean they're rewriting history right now over in Washington. They got this new progressive math that basically the whole gist of it. I'm not even sure if they're teaching math. It just teaches that Arabic numbers were created by the white man to suppress minorities. And I'm like, what the hell? They're called Arabic numerals.
The white man, the black man. No, I get so tired of hearing this
I know.
nonsense.
We're all the same.
It's just people in the world been writing everywhere, all the world. You know, what I disagree with America, and I don't care who listening to me, first thing they ask you, where you come from.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
If you say you come from America, right away you're discriminated against. And I'm wondering then, why are you here? So I refuse to tell anybody anything else, but I'm an American and that's it.
Well, you know,
I'm not
and
going into no more explanation of what I am because I'm finding out people with this identity crisis is getting more prejudice and prejudice.
well, my question is this: why does it even ask race? If there's no regard for race,
Because that's a sign you're prejudiced right
yeah.
there. When
Yeah.
a person start asking you where you come from, that's a sign of prejudice.
Yeah, see,
Then
I kind of,
they can detect whether they want to like you or not.
I kinda-
depending on if you say you Spanish and they Spanish, then maybe they'll like you. People of color like me don't stand a chance with none of it because damn if I do, damn if I don't. So you know what? I'm American, that's it. No other place.
see, I asked that question, but that's because, you know, it's like I kind of revel in cultures, and I've studied, you know, pretty much every culture I can find any documentation on, all the way back to something like 42,000 years
Well,
ago.
I can understand everybody come here. You're coming here to make $1, and you're gonna go back home and live it up. I mean, if I found a country I can run to and do it, I'll do it too. But it comes to a degree. When you're becoming a citizen of that country, you're giving up the rights from where you come from in order to help the country where you at, because that means you're taking that immigration, and it should be taken very serious. Because you taking getting your green card and getting stuff to be here in order to become a citizen.
Yeah, and
once
it's not
you're a
easy.
Citizen, everybody come from somewhere. You're American, and that's it.
You know, it's funny though, because I mean, I've drifted for so long, and you know, when people ask me where I come from, it's like I'm from everywhere, man. You
Now,
know?
if you're born in
Yeah.
another country, you definitely are that country. Even if you take that citizenship and you take anything, you still a citizen of the country. But your immigration and all that is like giving up your rights. Isn't that the meaning of that? What is the purpose of the immigration and the green card and all that stuff?
Well, it's not necessarily you know, I mean, your heritage is an important part of all people, you know, and that's one of the things I hated really, you know, because I went to a sweat with a girl that was from Puerto Rico that was an Aztec priestess, and she was discussing, or not Aztec, but Mayan. She was discussing the efforts that they're going through to try to dig up their heritage, and it was just a shame because they just didn't.
Well, Puerto Ricans right now, and they are expressing it very bad on Instagram and everywhere. They are telling people straight up, "I'm African, and I'm just as much African as the black people are." And stop trying to deny me of being who I am, because I'm still African. And they are fighting for that now, to let people know that they're African too.
Well, you know, I
So
mean,
it's not Aztec. I don't know about Aztec. I know the Taino. Puerto Ricans are Taino, and they are, because my people are Taino. They got Spaniard in them. They got a little German. They got a little French in them, and a little Irish. And they also African. So they got all those mixtures in them.
Well,
So-
supposedly it's
and
the cradle
German,
of
and some of them got
civilization,
German
right?
Too. What?
I say supposedly if Africa's the cradle of civilization, then everybody got African in them.
Well, we won't say that, no. And
'Cause
you
some
cannot-
get
the
upset.
reason DNA proves that. Not everybody come from Africa. What is this with everybody coming from Africa?
Well, that's the official story. The true story
the
is,
official story is a lie.
of course,
America was right here.
and the true story is that you know, they knew about America way back in the Egyptian times. The Sumerians knew about
if you look at
America.
Columbus when he passed over the sea, you'll see two different blacks. You'll see one with curly hair black, and you'll see the one with the coarse hair. And it shows you right there, they was already here when he got here. But what he did was now, they loaded them all up, who didn't believe in Catholicism or religion. They put them on a ship and took them to Africa and spread them throughout Europe and made them believe they came from there. That's how they got there.
Yeah, and
That's
I mean,
the real truth.
The history of the Catholic Church is, you know, I don't even want to go into that.
Because it wasn't only the Italians, it was the Dutch.
What it
And I don't
was.
know how everybody don't see the Dutch, what they do.
Oh, what they did to the
Brooklyn
Congo
right
was a
now,
crime.
where we at is owned by the Dutch. Dutch had control of everybody and in the back of everybody, and they scapegoated themselves with the Jews.
Yeah, and everybody forget about the Dutch East India, right?
Well, they paying it off now in the Netherlands because people discovered them, and now all Dutch peoples are paying up. Read about it.
That Dutch East India was that was the first multinational corporation right
But
there.
if you look at it, United States was owned by the Dutch. New York belonged to the Dutch. So the Dutch had their hands in everything. But what I don't understand, how did they sneak out of it and nobody recognized them? And the poor Irish that was brought over here on them boats too, like blacks and everybody else, because they were just as bad off as slaves too. They call them servitudes, but I would rather be a slave than a servitude. You was treated better.
Yeah,
You really
yeah. The
was.
Irish got the
'Cause
they
they
got
had
the
to feed the slaves. They had to give them good medicine. They had to give everything. You had to. But the servitudes, they didn't give a damn about them. So people need to talk about that too. So the servitudes, and a lot of the times they was mixing with the blacks, and they blame it on the white American, which is not true, because those certain whites American could not be caught even have a reputation any kind of way of mixing with a slave.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's
So 9 times out of 10, it was all done by the Irish.
yeah.
If
It's
you look
it's,
in all black DNA, you're going to find Irish.
it's a divide and conquer thing, you know. I mean, it's like divided we are weak.
Well, you're absolutely right. No matter where you live in what world, no matter what color, no matter what race you are, there always going to be a superior race going to control the lower race. So it's just America carry all this color thing. But in Yugoslavia and Albania and all those countries, they suffered the same thing, under the same pressure, the same slavery, the same fighting. And nobody see other countries. They just see the black prejudice in America, black prejudice in America. What about those other countries? They look at Albanians as black people too.
Well, that's like what's his face?
They'll tell you right away. I was living with an Israeli, and I had an Albanian before that, and he called him a black man.
Yeah, they
Told
had
him to his face he was black.
They had one of those. It's one of the agitators for the black movement. He went to a country where on the 4th of July where slavery was actually still legal in Africa, and put a tweet up saying that he felt so much better in the country he was in than in America because the black people were so suppressed. And Candace Owens was like, "Dude, you're in a
It's
country
not
where
the black
slavery's
people,
still legal."
It's not the black people. What happened in here, the black people suffer so much they still staying in that same, they don't believe in anybody no more. How could you? But the foreigners that coming in is following the footstep of the past.
Yeah.
And they are treating blacks accordingly what they think they should treat them. And what has happened is the poor real whites here get messed up because they're getting blamed for all this stuff. And the first thing they say, the white man doing it. And half of the time it ain't the white man, it's a white European from another land that ain't never even had slavery is doing it.
The white devil, right?
So you see that's the thing that it's very hard to explain because everybody gonna look at your color, and if you white, you had me in slavery. If you're black, you did this. You know, it's need to stop the color thing.
Yeah, precisely. You know, it's like we're all in this together.
In the countries where there's Africa, where there's all blacks, and where there's all they ain't even worrying about no blackness and whiteness and all that stuff. And the same problems going on. It's with your status. If I got more than you,
better.
And I'm gonna get you out the way.
Yep, I'm gonna make myself look big and you look small.
So now, what the difference in slavery? It's like my Nigerian. I'm watching it now. Their leaders get in there and they just worry about themselves and the family. Shout out to all my Nigerians out there. Big up to you. I tell it like it is. And guess what? The government get in place, and then what they do? They suppress the people.
Well, in Africa, it's like the Democratic Republic of Congo, when they told the Dutch you had to give it back, they did what we did in Afghanistan and Iraq, man, and that kind of thing's low. I mean, we created ISIS.
Well, to be honest with you, and it sounds bad, But when you do bring the Caucasian in the country, for some reason, still don't understand the mentality of people. They seem they can change things. Why? I don't know. It's like people don't want to get along with themselves, but when you bring some different race in on them, then they'll make a change.
Yeah. All right. I better let you get to talk to the host too, or your co-host there. But
me and her got
I'm gonna go
plenty time.
check on my cat real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, so we get back to you. So you understand what's going on tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready to transition?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Should we start with what sign do you want to start with?
Well, let's start with Cancer tonight.
Should we tell them what we're doing or surprise them?
I think they need to be surprised.
Okay.
So everybody out there, you tune in tonight. We're going to give you a great show, and we want you to stay tuned. And if you want to call in, you can call in, or you can write us on the stream over here. Restream, and we'll see it, and we'll answer you back. We already want to say a shout out there to Ross from Zimbabwe. Wow, that must be a beautiful place.
Yes.
What do we know about Zimbabwe? You know, I don't absolutely know nothing, but we're gonna learn about Zimbabwe. So shout out to all the people out there in Zimbabwe listening to us. And shout out there to my whole staff out there. Big up to you out there to you. And Billion, I want to say a big up to you always for making things happen. And Eversoul, hey, big up to you, Eversoul. You're such a great artist. Eversoul, big up to you out there in Nigeria. And all our artists as well, big up to you listening now. David Brown, you did a great show. David Brown has got something coming up every week. So David Brown will be getting some shirts passed off to the people, King and Queen shirts. So look out for David Brown making some shirts to sell. He made the money, so now he's going to invest it in selling some shirt. Ain't that right, David Brown? Big up to David Brown. Okay, so
Back.
So what sign you just said?
You want to read you want me to read the Cancer horoscope for today
Yeah,
first,
I want to
and
see
you'll
the
weigh in?
Cancer, and then I'm going to see what I got to say about Cancer.
Okay.
Read the Cancer horoscope.
Okay. You can make a breakthrough in a fractured relationship today, dear Moonchild, but you should only do so if it is best for you and yours. If you think that mending that fence will make your life better in some way, then be open to it. If you think it will only invite further damage from someone who resents you, is jealous of you, or is simply mean-spirited, then be honest with yourself about it. If you open your mind to the signs the universe is sending you, you will know which of these options is right for you.
Wow. Cancers. What she actually saying to you, and this is in Sister Dobong Psyche Energy, reading it off to you, and I want to thank you for your research on cancers. And cancers, it says, don't let other people get you in an argument. Be patient, because you've been putting up with a lot of things going on with you, and it's just not right what someone is doing to you. And by this simply meaning you need to do something to fix things spiritually, because the person really care for you, but your situation is upside down. You need to get a white candle, you need to light it, and you need to follow my instruction. You can actually do that or call me Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. And if you're a Cancer, you can call in the show tonight. We'd like to talk to you and see what your experience is. All Cancer, the number is open now, 718-676-0820 or 718-253-4239. And let's see what we can do to fix you up. Did you say cancer? What else you say about cancer? Read it a little again so they can hear it again.
It's about making a breakthrough in a fractured relationship, but only if it's actually going to help you, not if the mending of the broken relationship is because you're codependent or because you're a people pleaser. Only mend that relationship if it actually serves the positivity in your life.
And she absolutely right about that. But you know where the witchcraft come in, and you know how people can separate you and do things and make your life go bad. Then you need to mend it spiritually too, so that person stay with you. And again, if you're a Cancer and you're going through some issue in life, call in now. Let's talk. 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And if you're out of country, you can write us on manager, where they can write us at, on all platforms. If they write us on all platforms, it'll show up here on the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
So wherever I have a platform, kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, sisterthebone.com, and your Cancer, hey, write us in and let me talk with you and see what we can do to get things working good for you.
Yeah, and
I love to do it.
I am monitoring the chat too and answering, so.
What you know about Zimbabwe? Someone just wrote us for Zimbabwe.
I don't know that much at all.
No, I'm talking to the DJ, the manager. What you know about Zimbabwe?
You know, like recently, not much. I'm not sure. They may be in with. I know Niger. Nigeria, and one other country broke off and formed their own like union of three nations recently. And I think that's because they're just basically not wanting to get caught between Russia and the U.S. like they are. With Russia doing its own currency, the U.S. with its currency, and both button heads and trying to get everybody in on the game. The three countries decided, screw this. We're gonna bind together to help ourselves, and everybody else can, whatever you're doing, do it. Leave us out.
Okay, so we're gonna take it back to the next one.
And what do you want next?
Oh, I'd like to hear about Capricorn.
That's what I am.
Capricorn, you're out there. This is for you. And don't forget, you could call anytime throughout the show so we can do what we got to do for you. Capricorn, are you listening? We're there for you.
Okay. You may be so focused today on refining and perfecting a current endeavor that you'll be looking at it with intense scrutiny. And because of that, Capricorn, your hyper-focus could reveal several tiny flaws. Those flaws are not all that important in the big scheme of things, however, so you can't let them distract you. Even though you are studying your work carefully, you have to keep returning to the big picture to remain balanced in your efforts. The small stuff will take care of itself once you do this.
Wow.
That's true for me, and I'm Capricorn.
Well, Capricorns have a thing of very intelligent here, and they can see through little of anything. Capricorns sometimes, people don't like them because they're very aggressive and they know what they're doing, and they really are people that's always seeking to get what they know is best for themselves. But they look out for others as well. So Capricorns out there, if you're listening now and you're struggling with yourself emotionally because you're putting up energy with somebody else out there who's holding you back, and you feel that it's spiritual, you give me a call at 718-253-7273. Or you could call me right now. If you want a private reading, you call me 718-253-7273. You can call me. We'd like to hear from Capricorns out there. Capricorns, very powerful people. And what do you feel about you being a Capricorn? What about you make you so special as being a Capricorn?
I don't think I'm that special. But I do think I work hard, and I like that about myself.
That's wonderful to hear. I like the work ethic you have and how you feel about yourself, that you like to do it. And you just showed the sign of a Capricorn that I say they're very ambitious and they are going to move themselves ahead regardless if anybody follow them. And that's why a lot of people can't deal with Capricorn because they too realistic. And that's beautiful. So teaching and all that, it fits you very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you can lead people in the right direction. You see, Capricorn are not people that like to sit around and BS a lot.
No.
They like to get to the real deal and let's do what we got to do and make it happen.
Yes.
And that's beautiful. But
Beautiful. And at times, though, I wish I could relax a little. It's not easy for
it's
me.
not easy to relax as a Capricorn because you always have to stay ahead of the game.
I know.
Because people always are bringing you challenge.
But I'm tired, you know?
Well,
I want to rest.
Well, you better get out of New York. That's the only way you're going to get out of that rut. New York City, there's no time to sleep. You're lucky in New York you get 5 hours of sleep.
Well, you know, it says, I always tell the youngsters, you know, it's like, you think you're tired of the BS now, wait another 20 years, right?
Yeah, but absolutely. I feel something here, and I'm going to give you from my opinion and from my countries and countries that I observe as well. I don't think they sleep at all. Because you look at places like certain parts of Africa, you got no food, you got no money. You living in a surrounding where everybody is right in your same compound. It's like a compound, like you're living in a camp. People going in and out any hour they want to. They moving around, chickens, dogs, cats, all kind of stuff. So how do you really get sleep? Those conditions is very hard. And then you're hungry. You don't know where you're going to get your meal from. So you look at it here in America, people should kiss the ground of America. Because when you look at the survival of other people in other countries, it's something that I can't even bear to live.
Yeah, it's ridiculous listening to people whine about how tough life is here.
And they
It's tough,
adjust
but,
to it,
you know.
but do they really adjust to it? But you just don't have no choice, do you?
No, you don't.
Funny thing is, those people whine a lot less, though, don't they?
Yeah, they don't have time. They're too busy surviving.
Yeah,
They
it's like
whine. They've
it's
gotta-
like there ain't no time to
Yeah,
whine.
absolutely. They're surviving, and for them to survive, you can't be whining about nothing. You got to be in it, you know?
Yeah, you can whimper about something all damn day long, but at the end of the day, it's still a problem.
And how do you sleep with a hungry stomach?
It's very hard. I don't know.
Yeah, much love to those
So,
people. It's a hard
much
life.
love to everybody out there.
got-
God send a blessing to you. So when you see these people over here complaining about America, they should only get out and send. Every time they complain, you bring somebody from another country in. Maybe that's what Biden doing.
You know, it reminds me of this guy. He was from the Eastern Bloc back during the communist era. And I was like a spoiled 18-year-old kid working at my first job, you know, and I hated that guy because he was always so damn happy. I mean, but it took a while before I sat down. Oops, we got a caller.
And you know, beyond me and you keep talking, you know, you got to understand other people, what they're going through. The station number to call in now is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Hello, caller.
Hi, good night.
Can you put it up? Yes. Hello, caller. Do you?
Hi, good night.
Good night. And how are you?
I'm doing well.
I'm waiting on the.
Hi, can you hear me?
1 second, hon. 1 second to the DJ.
There we go. That's annoying. She's on now. Yeah, that's my bad. There you go. You'll hear yourself.
Hello.
Hi, good night.
Good night. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, Mrs. Dum. What's going on?
The topic of discussion, this fake assassination that took place with Trump.
Okay, go ahead on, girl. Tell us the news from there. And this is not of the station. It's of people who call in and giving their opinion. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead and tell me.
So I was watching, I was reading the headlines when they said that Trump got shot at a rally in his ear. And then they said it was a piece of glass that broke and shattered, but he was nowhere near any glass. So after debates and watching videos and piecing things together and using my commonology, I feel like this was a setup. It wasn't real, and this was a false attempt to win the election. And to take it this far speaks volumes. I am sick and tired of these two politicians who are no good for the country and feeding us lies. And you know what?
You know, I had agreed with you at the beginning, but I ain't take before the show, not to cut you off, but then you can come back at me. Come back at me any way you want to. But the thing what I observed is, first of all, they had a kid up on the roof that everybody seen this kid crawling up there on the roof or playing sleep on the roof. And the people was reporting it to the security, and nobody tried to take this kid off the roof. And again, Trump would absolutely be stupid. He is a conservative with the gun control, with the guns and all that other stuff. So now if he gonna get shot by a gun or set that up, he gonna put his own party out of business and the Democrats gonna win. So definitely I know that he made it where people can have guns. So with that,
but they killed the guy. I would think he would go that far to stage it to win, because all press is good press.
Well, you're right
but
at that part. The boy could be part. People will sacrifice themselves.
You're not wrong about that.
They will sacrifice themselves for a cause. There's a lot of people, just like they died for Jesus, where there's people that die for Trump. Die.
You think it was that then?
It was a sacrifice.
There's a whole religion built around him.
Oh, yes, it's a sacrifice. Right. That kid sacrificed himself. The family will get rich after that. They'll get big money, and they'll live happy ever after. The kid could have been a little cuckoo in the head, and they claim they ain't get no information. So, but then it's a bad thing, because now he put the Democrats in position with that gun control thing. So he has who really pushing in the door? I'm gonna tell you right now, it's Kamala. That's who gonna win. That's who gonna, Biden is, this is just my opinion, folks. I do not know. And I'm Sister Dobong, but I got good insight on things. Biden has a way of playing, all right, he is senile, but he can overdo his senile because he's wise. He old and wise. Remember that. Old people are very wise. So he can play more crazier than what he is. And if he play crazy enough, they won't have him in the office. Guess who go in? Kamala. She'll get in office. Because if you try to put a black leader inside that office during the time that, you understand, during the time when it's not going to work. They're just not going to put a black person, especially a female, inside of the office. So what the best way to get her in? He play crazy, he drops out, she takes over, because she already know everything. What do you say about that, Dem?
I agree, and it was on The Simpsons. It was on an episode of The Simpsons.
It was on The Simpsons.
Uh-huh.
Well, who is this
That's-
man on The Simpsons? I look him up because he seemed to be an inside joke. He better watch himself. They don't have him now for to put him and say he done it. You know how this system work in New York. You talk a little too much, next thing you know, they crucify you. How do you know? You understand? Even psychics have to watch what they say. Because then you got to prove how you know. And then if you can't prove it, you become a suspect.
Oh, and speaking of which, maybe we should credit the horoscope app that I'm using to read these.
Oh, wonderful.
Daily horoscope.
Oh, we're going to get into that. And they better visit sisterdubon.com and get the daily horoscope since we are fixing
Well, that
up
would
here.
be way more personal because you'd
Yeah.
be doing it.
So again, Mrs. Dum Dum, what else you have to tell us?
I really don't have too much tea. That's been like the biggest tea since the weekend.
So what happened to Diddy?
Who knows? The public is not concerned about him right now.
Well, did you hear about that? I was just speaking on early that the Puerto Ricans are striking back with the hip hop because they're saying that black big rappers are saying that they stole the hip hop and it wasn't theirs, and that they are not black, and they're stealing the music and everything from them. Have you heard that war going on?
What? No. And that sounds ridiculous.
Well, you better look into it because it's Puerto Ricans are striking back saying they're African too. So you can't tell them they've been making music and some of that stuff been stolen from them inside of hip hop.
Oh, brother,
So
please.
it's always, that's what I told you. It's always going to be, it ain't no white man thing. This is something that's been going on way, they just using the white man part of the excuse because he got involved in it, because he watched it go on, and then he figured he could make a profit off it by gathering up the slaves, because they was doing this stuff before time.
Yeah.
You understand? So the white man got in and said, well, okay, we got some fields over here. We could use these people.
All
and put-
people will take advantage of
That's
power.
right.
Yes.
And they took them on the slave boats and all that. But people been warring against each other. It ain't a color thing. It's a power thing. It's like a dress thing. If you don't wear a certain style, nobody want to deal with you. Same thing. Same thing. You ain't got Lawrence. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. You nobody.
I never thought of it that way, but because I always feel like race has become such a big part of the power dynamic, but it's true that oftentimes power corrupts. Power corrupts people. And that can be money, that can be status, that can be race, you know, but it could even be
So,
gender.
Miss Dum Dum, are you going to vote?
For the first time, I do not know because I'm not happy with either candidate.
Well, honestly speaking, I never voted, and I love this country, but I cannot vote. It's just, everything is like, to me, it's always been where people, and that's hard to say and bad to say. I don't care who vote, that's good. Vote. I tell you to vote because your vote matters. Mine just don't matter because I don't agree on a lot of things I see. And it's hard if one person get in there, who to say they're going to do what they say. Everybody got to tell a big lie and talk a big game, and I'm talking game too all day long. So I don't want to hear somebody talking game and then go vote for them. And if a person talk game to me and do something, then I go knock them upside the head. But I can't knock them, the president upside the head, so stay out of it. That's what I do. So you're not going to vote this year?
I am, but I'm really unhappy with both of them. I'm definitely not voting for Trump.
And by the way, I want to correct you on Kamala. I understand Kamala is Jamaican, but she is not black Jamaican. Her father is an Indian, a black Indian Jamaican, and the mother is an Indian. So she is an Indian, born in Jamaica. Did you know that?
I don't care what she is. I don't like her either.
You're not going for her either?
No, I said I don't care what she is. I don't like her either.
Okay. So who you gonna vote for, lady?
I'll vote for whoever the Democratic nominee winds up being because,
It's
like I said
Democrat-
last
Demo-
week, I won't
But-
have a misogynist in office. Well, I won't vote for one. There's nothing I can do if he wins, I guess, but I certainly won't vote for a misogynist.
You really believe in Democratic?
No.
I think that changed long years ago.
No, I don't believe in it, but I think as of now, the Democratic Party is more aligned with my liberal viewpoint.
Okay.
So-
yeah, me too.
So I wouldn't, no matter what, I would vote for who's against Trump. Now, I can't say if the situation was totally different. If a woman I respected was running on the Republican ticket, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, because we need to put a woman in there.
I'm ready.
Because I think she'll get in and flip the whole thing.
I really
You
think
understand?
I'm
She'll
ready.
play one thing and then she'll go in our favor.
Not just any woman, right? But
Yeah.
a woman who was, open-minded.
How do you feel about Kamala? Nobody know nothing about her.
I know some things about her. I mean, she was a district attorney for a long time, and she prosecuted a lot of people. She's a cop. I don't know. In my world, in the criminal justice world, district attorneys are glorified police officers.
Okay.
Now, she says she got into it for the right reasons. She says she got into it to bring justice to victims of color, right?
Yeah.
Because she thought that white district attorneys didn't bring enough justice to victims of color. But at the same time, she put loads of people of color in prison and jail because she's a district attorney. So that's what I know about her. Do I
Wow.
think she says the right things all the time? No. Would I
Wow.
vote for her against Trump?
Well,
yeah,
right.
I would. I would.
Okay.
Even
Did
with
you-
all that,
Did
I
you
just
hear
said.
that, Miss Dum Dum?
Yes.
Would you vote for her now that you heard that?
Vote for it. Is she even eligible to be running right now?
Uh-huh. Because she getting ready
She
to
is?
run. I'm going to tell you that.
If she
And
replaces Biden.
if we don't get our lady going to sneak in the door. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
No. What are you
Don't
talking
sleep
about?
on her. Obama wife.
Oh, I wish.
Oh,
Michelle Obama, I would
She-
vote
She may
in
just
a
come
minute.
out of
Definitely vote for
nowhere.
Michelle.
Just come out of nowhere and say,
Well, I think she would win.
I think that
You
may
think she's
happen.
gonna run?
Now, I don't swear on it, but I know.
But
I
we'll
know-
pray on it.
I know she's not far from doing it. Cause she
I would
already know
definitely
the
vote
whole
for her.
system, and she know what she can do. And she may just come out. She done had her break. Her kids is grown now, and she just may come out of left end and say she running.
I hope so.
That may be
Who
the
would be her
miracle.
VP?
Y'all pray for that because it may happen. I got a funny feeling because she's an aggressive woman and she loved people and she may just do it.
There was actually a poll on that, and she outdid Trump. I saw it yesterday. People polled if Michelle Obama would run. I think she got like 76%, and Trump got the 30-something%. So I believe America is ready for a woman to be president.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Especially if
the
it
Me
was
Too
her.
movement all over again.
Well, I think we're going to get that. I won't hold it on it, but I know she didn't disappear. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
Well,
I'll be her VP.
Well, what else you got in the news before we go and play some music?
So I was listening earlier, and the three nations that came together in alliance. It was Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Burkina Faso, you're right.
Yeah. So those are the three countries that came together in alliance. I don't know
Which three
too much
came
about
together in alliance again?
I'm sorry?
Which three countries came in alliance?
Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso.
Wow, they left out Nigeria?
Yep.
Wow. Well, Nigeria is leaning more toward Russia because Russia is doing a lot toward Nigeria now, or China. So yeah, I expect any moment communists can come, and I hope not, because well, you got to survive. Exactly what we just said. It's part of survival. And if a country coming in there and giving everything and fixing everything, I'll go with them too. What you got to lose? You know, what you got to lose? So God bless my Nigeria. They're going to go communist. They have to go. You got to live. You know, you can't sit there. America ain't doing nothing for you. Because I know they're pulling out everything out of America out of there. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're going to take it. Thank you, Miss Dum Dem. You want to call later on, call in.
All right.
Thank you, sweetie.
Good night.
Take care.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Okay, don't forget, folks, you can call me Sister DeBone. The number is 718-253-7273 for your spiritual readings daily. You can visit me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. And we hope you enjoy. You can write us on all platforms. This weather with this air condition give me an allergy just thinking of it. Shout out there to you, Mark Alexander. Big up to you. Thanks for listening to the program. Anybody out there listening to us now, we want to give you props and thank you for tuning in. Again, you could call me Sister DeBong. That's 718-253-7273. Or you can simply come in 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, anytime. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. So I guess you want to hear some music, and we're going to take you to a little music.
Journey into sound. We're about to take it back from the top.
Check this out. Check this out.
David Brown, Sugar Boy, DJ Real Bits. Hello, how you doing? Fine girl, come put me on a duty. Your body nice and clean, I swear don't let you go. She said she wants some reggae and blues, some reggae and blues. Bring it down low, me the girls I'm come through.
right, David Brown, another King and Queen artist.
Sun up, sun down, it happen for the seaside. Hey, wait.
Available on our website, Spotify, and all the other platforms.
Now they want start to hit Sugar easy, take them for a ride. Things like this, them know they see I'm twice. All my crews and then they sleep all night. Things like this and then they hear I'm twice. Batman, David Brown, take them for a ride. Things like this and then they see I'm twice. All my girls are swooning for the night. Things like this and then they hear I'm twice. Tell a lot of girls when they come around. Sugar boy, David Brown, they the town.
Your eyes, they swim in alcohol. You give away the flower. They buy drinks to keep you here. A whiskey for an hour. I said goodbye to my hometown. The butcher still was sleeping. The smell of blood, the open road, were witness to me leaving. Ooh, time that I was gone. Ooh, time has flown.
Oh Lord God, oh God, hey. Look at yourself, my brothers, and look at yourself, my sisters. Something is not going on right. Alright, y'all. The words that them say about my father, I'm patting their preach just to tempt us. But let us say, yo, hey, it's alright. Alright, y'all. I said we got to keep the faith to go one day today. So guide me, oh Jah, as I move along the way. Cause you know I put my trust, give me the blessing from above. I'm depending on you, Jah, to guide me all along the way. I pray to the Father, never, never lead me astray. Every night I will pray, on my knees I lay. I got the right to decide what is the best for my life. I got the right to move through without no one have to fight. I got the right to live free, just like a bird in the tree. That is the way it should be, for you say you want for me. That's the way it should be. Look at yourself, my brothers, and look at yourself, my sisters. Something is not going on right. Alright, y'all. The words that them say about my father, I'm patting their preach just to tempt us. But let us say, yo, hey, it's alright. Alright, y'all. Say from the rising of the sun to the going of the same. So tell me if Jah know is worthy to be praised. So let me see the sign in your face and show it in every way. Cause this is a message to you, Jah. And tell them serve enough praise. Glory, hallelujah. Who is worthy to be more than paid? Every knee shall know, and every tongue shall tell. Say you can make it in life, I do those things right. And don't sit wait for surprise, cause it might turn the next side. Do the work you must do, to the best of your ability. With no faith and surety, you'll make it one day, you will see. What it is meant to be. Hey. Look at yourself, my brothers, and look at yourself, my sisters. Something is not going on right. Alright, y'all. The words that them say about my father, I'm patting their preach just to tempt us. But let us say, yo, hey, it's alright. It's alright. Look at yourself. 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 It's alright.
felt that you're being kept down, but don't have a clue of what's happening to you? Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor Sister Dobong.
You need to seek Sister Dobong and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister Dobong. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down, 718-253-72.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
Well, welcome back to the King and Queen Radio. We're live here. Alongside, I have a host with me tonight, and she hosting the show with me. Tell them who you are. People want to know. That's Juliana.
Yes.
Yes, Juliana. We got a great show, and you know, so many people's been calling here since that break time, and you had a caller. What happened?
Yeah. So we had a caller call and ask Sister Dobong how to get rid of a ghost, because this caller, we don't want to name names because she asked us not to, but she's been living with a ghost in her house, and she is not happy about it. It's not that it's a violent or angry ghost, but it's kind of a nuisance, wouldn't you say?
Yes, ghosts can be a nuisance if you don't have the power to know how to control them.
So what would you, because I'm sure there are listeners that are haunted by spirits, ghosts, and the like. Would you share with them what you shared with the caller?
Yeah, what you basically do, if you have a ghost in your house, because so many people bring ghosts in their house when you bring in saints and spirit. You know, whether you want to believe it or not, when you say you worshiping the saints, and you got them in your house to do certain rituals and certain things, well, they are asking you to give them stuff. You actually inviting a ghost in your house. If you look at the real term of a ghost. Now, if you're talking about a ghost that was left in your house that's there because someone sent it to you, they can be very terrifying and do things, even throw objects at you. They can do little things like, for example, I have a ghost in here every Monday night when I'm doing the show. All of a sudden, the ghost now is turning off the internet on the in the back, and I can't hear the show. I mean, that ghost is terrible, but I'm going to burn his ass out because I'm going to put some incense on him, and I'm going to shoo him away with some holy water. And I make that special holy water that you can throw around your house, and that ghost got to go. You understand? So, yes, you can get ghosts that people can send to you and put in their cemetery ghosts. But mind you, folks, when you are practicing any type of spiritual work and calling on spirits, that's why religious back it up and say you're worshiping the devil, because they look at any entity that you're calling beyond from Jesus, you're calling in demons. Just say the word demons, but ghosts and all that, goblins, all of it come under the same word. If you want to be sweet about it, you can say spirits. But when religions get a hold to it, it's under one terminology, the devil, the demonic. You understand? So, but we're not going to go that way, because people have their own spirits that they worship, and their spirits take care of them, and they're perfectly happy.
Yes.
You understand? And that could be your ancestors. So I would say take care of the spirit. But if it's haunting you, you need to first of all get across, and you need to call me Sister Dobong. That's what I specialize, getting away evil spirits and bad spirits from your house. So you need to call me 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273, so I can rid the ghosts out of your house. Because even though, did you know that ghosts can have sex with you?
No. What do you mean? Say more.
Ooh, I think my because he's I don't call him a warlock, he a shaman. But again, you want to use all these derogatory names for spiritually. But our manager is a shaman. Please give him a little bit of about the sexual energy of spirits sleeping with you.
I remember back in the day, you probably remember this, Zina, when they had the, or Sister Dobong, when they had the that movie, The Entity.
Yeah.
That was about that girl that kept on getting molested by the ghost, that woman.
That ain't Rosemary Baby, is it?
No, it was called The Entity, but it was pretty risque for back in the day, I mean, they'd have
that's
sex
the
and she'd be
Godfather
on the
one.
ceiling and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty wild, but...
The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, I still love that where they're sprinkling water on the possessed girl, going, "The power of Christ compels you." And then they did a spoof of it on Family Guy, where it's like the priest was like, it was a spoof of Bewitched, and the husband was like, "Guess what?" to the mother-in-law that was the witch, and he pulled out a bottle of hot holy water and he splashed her in her face, and he was like, "The power of Christ compels you, bitch." But to get serious here, the thing is it's a matter of perspective. There's whole spectrums of reality that we are not capable of perceiving, and that's where the spirits dwell, is in these spectrums that we're not able to really particularly perceive, but they can, in fact, somewhat manifest in this realm. The thing is it's like it's a very convoluted. There's a lot more entities inhabiting the realm around us than people are aware of. A lot more, and there's a lot going on that we can't perceive. That's what that dark matter thing they talk about all the time is. They can't figure out where all this gravity and it's because there's entire spectrums of this reality we can't perceive. So, some spirits are just basically trapped here because of there's some hints back in the ancient books of some spirits that really aggravated somebody and they got trapped here. They can never leave. That would be in Genesis for one thing, and they got it in pretty much all the phase. Then they got the people that are just cling to this material world beyond all else, and I pity them because they're pretty much stuck here forever too by choice, And then there's those that are basically from other realities and other dimensions, and those are the nasty ones. Anybody not from here sucks.
Okay, so now going back to my Juliana, do you feel that those are really aliens?
Ghosts?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they're different.
What would be the difference in an alien and a ghost?
That's a great question. Well, I think, to me, aliens are something extraterrestrial, meaning outside of our planet. That could be...
Well, can a ghost be outside our planet?
Yes, I would say not all aliens are ghosts.
How you got your
but
proof?
Ghosts... People say
I'm going into your schooling now. I'm going into your teaching. Where do you come to the conclusion? Because you got somebody like the challenger, so you gonna get that from me. Where do you get your conclusion that a ghost is not an alien? What's the real difference?
I would say that a ghost is the spirit of something that lived on this planet.
I'm happy you said that. You should have never said that to me. Now, is Christ a ghost?
Sure.
That's absolutely true.
Is
and
he also
they
an
even
alien?
call it the Holy Ghost. Did you realize that?
Mm-hmm. But is he also an
well,
alien?
Well, if Christians hear that, they're going to fight us down. Yes, he's an alien.
How so?
I was going to say there's a...
Well, he traveled up, didn't he?
Yeah,
didn't he go in the universe?
There's a section...
And to get to him, where you got to go? According to
into the
book.
sky, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's it living above us?
Outer space.
Aliens.
Aliens in outer
Okay.
space.
Okay.
Well,
So that proves right there, folks. Now I'm getting crazy. I'm getting crazy and crazy as the years go on. Wouldn't you say we come from aliens?
Yes.
In order to be in Christ, as the good old books say, then you got to be part of an alien to leave here. The spaceship got to pick you up. That's why I used to sing a song, "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming to take me home." Can you deny that?
No, I guess not. Because,
Folks, please, this is only a me. Don't take this serious, please, because this is not to go against anybody's religion or faith. This is just what I come to conclusion when you talk to me. I'm going to have an answer for you, so you better be ready for it. But right now, I have proven a fact here, which biblical people come down on me and tell me the demons talking to me through me and making me. A woman the other day got cursed out about me the other day because she called me up and told me I'm worshiping the devil. And I asked her, who are you to tell me what I'm worshiping? And who are you to judge? Well, the Bible said it. I say, well, who wrote the Bible? She couldn't even answer that. So then she really started going into a crazy thing. Oh, and I just didn't want to cuss her out. So you know what? I hang the phone up. Because if when you come to me, you got to know your answers right. Because I will challenge you. So right now we prove that Christ is he's a Holy Ghost. Now what the word holy mean in this sense?
Divine? That's a guess. I don't know.
Well, we have to take it back to because he very our shaman. That's why we work together. We kill each other. We can't stand each other. But at the same time, we love each other because we're the same.
All right. Now, what was the question?
What does holy mean in the
What
sense
does
of a
holy
Holy
mean?
Ghost?
You know, I never really did get
You
the whole
see,
Trinity thing,
I know
but
I get you.
it goes back to your Gnostic teachings. Basically, it's a mutation of I forget which particular school taught that started teaching that, but it boils down to, it goes all the way back to basically the philosophy that there's the ultimate good, which is the primary cause, which is not light but darkness, because in order to have light you have to have motion. Then below that you have what they called the barbelo, and basically the barbelo was the causative part of the divinity. So basically you got the barbelo, and then you got the waters. And the waters is what everything was made of, So
Now you're going to take me into another topic. Then I'm going to prove that nothing is real and we all come from water. So you better watch what you say with me.
And last but not least,
because remember, if we are made of how much percentage of water?
80.
80% of water. So what that mean? Where did we come from?
Water.
Actually, the actual translation of the first words in the Torah concerning that they took and created the Old Testament with, it actually says the Father of all came down and I remember the exact quote. I even know it in Hebrew. Basically, the Father of all came down and created yeah, I'll have to look it up. But basically, the way it says it, I can't quote it directly because I read too many books at a time. But it says that the Father of all came down and he parted the waters from above and below, and then he created the Elohim, which would be the fallen ones. Otherwise, a plural for
Wait
gods.
a minute, Elohim mean God, don't it?
It's plural. Elohim is a plural term. It means
Okay.
gods, not God. There's another
Okay.
term that means God. What those were his functionaries. Yeah, basically, they're functionaries. They're not. It's a term, because like the term, the difference between the term angel and alien really is a matter of perspective and aeon, right? Because what used to be considered angels, now we consider aliens. And
Well, you're absolutely so. You just solved the ghost problem, the alien problem. So now when an alien want to stay here, your ancestors, which was aliens, because if they went to heaven, they had to do what? Ascend into aliens.
Yeah, those from
And so from there, they can come in your house as an alien. Maybe when you see them aliens up in there, they're coming down, and they're coming in people's houses, and they stay as your relatives.
Well, the term gods is actually, it's not really in any of the ancient texts, and it started out, the term wasn't gods, but it was those from heaven to earth came, right? Which is a lot different than the term gods as far as I'm considered, because, to me, the God is the divinity, the primary cause, the father of all. Which the aliens also happen to believe in and speak of often in the Sumerian histories. So those from heaven to earth came kind of gives it a little bit different spin-off, because, there you can, back then you could say it as an angel. These days you could say it as an alien, but it's really, it's two sides of the same coin. It's something from elsewhere.
So basically, what we see when people see all these aliens in the air, as our ancestors riding on their airplane saying hello.
You know that the Sumerians had a model of an airplane that they found. It's aerodynamically sound and looks just like our modern airplanes. It was called something bird, Juju bird, or something like that.
How can you really believe in that? A spaceship up in the air and just disappear up in the thin air. Can you really believe that?
No.
Me either.
Here's a question. What's your sign?
Leo, so that's why you can't tell me nothing.
Coming
Leo.
up your birthday.
Oh, yes, August the 7th. Yeah, look how you know. And people around me every day don't know.
I'll remember that. Yes, I will.
So Leos, talking about Leo, folks, you Leo out there, you can call in tonight. The number is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And if you want to call me, which you do want to call me Sister Dobong, to get those spiritual remedies to keep your man, get your loved one back, just keep things going. Give me a call, and that's 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. The phone is ringing. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hey, how are you?
Good, and you? Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. I just want to give a shout out to everyone outside there listening. We have a great radio station with a lot of great employees and a lot of great music that's playing all the time. Everyone listening out there, if you want to promote on our radio stations your music or business, doesn't matter what it is, pretty much. My name is Aaron Bates, and please give me a call at 732-666-8403. Again, my name is Aaron Bates, and if you'd like to promote your music and business on our radio stations, please give me a call at 732-666-8403. The radio stations go worldwide, and it's really, really important, and the right people are listening if you want to get hired by A&R. Again, Aaron Bates, 732-666-8403. And God bless you and your families, and God bless you, Zina, and I love you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bates. And do call Mr. Bates, and he will get you on King and Queen Radio within the year. Okay, so let's take it back to, okay, so Juliana, it's time for you to take a rest because you got work to do. And
my beauty rest, as you call it.
Beauty rest. You getting uglier and uglier. Well, you go get some beauty rest. Please leave me alone. I'm going to steal your looks and keep it for myself, okay?
No, you've always been beautiful.
Well,
and
you're
you dress a
beautiful,
lot better
so
than me
God,
anyway.
don't say that.
Yeah, look at this and this and beautiful
Well,
dress.
you got to show off here and there. It's the only time I can show off when I'm on this show.
Mm-hmm.
But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Juliana.
You're
for
welcome.
being here
Thank
with
you.
us. Okay, and
The
you'll
best.
come with some good stuff next week, okay?
Mhm. Yes.
Don't forget, folks, you can write me African Reader at AOL. That's AFRICANREADER, African Reader at AOL.com. And check out Instagram. You'll see Juliana in there. And our thanks to my boy Ricky Bevel putting up such great pictures all over Instagram and all over the place. Big up to him. And thank you so much, Juliana. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Take care. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, folks, we're going to take you some music. I'm going to sit here and sip on my juice. And I'll be back with you some horoscope and some lucky numbers. And you can call me daily. That's 718-253-7273.
I can see it from afar, yeah, I know the signs. I've been hiding from the light, blinders on my eyes. You know I try to live a life that really wasn't mine, but I lost my mind. Hey, had to have a taste just so I could know, but you know how it goes, down a rabbit hole. Doing what I know, trying to lose it all. Baby, tell me why I can't comply. Let the rain fall down, I wanna satisfy my soul. No, I'm not gonna lose control of my life. Let the sun come out, I wanna feel it on my skin. Let it wash away all the pain from my mind. Yeah. I had to find a door, had to find a way. Through the darkness and the storm, I couldn't let it sway. I stumble and I fall, but still I walk the line. I try to get it again, but I mess up every time. In the middle of the night, somewhere on the road, I'm counting on my blessings, never let it go. No matter what you throw at me, you gon' see that I won't back down. Let the rain fall down, I wanna satisfy my soul. No, I'm not gonna lose control of my life. Let the sun come out, I wanna feel it on my skin. Let it wash away all the pain from my mind. Oh, let it wash away, let it wash away, wash away all the pain. Let it wash away. But it's my control.
We are live, and I'm just having a good time. Juliana is a photographer, and she out there in the dark taking pictures. I look around, and here she taking all these pictures, so I have to just show her some glamour and some class, folks, okay? All right, okay. Shout out there, all the newcomers. Shouting a big up to you. Big up to you, Sequina, out there, and everybody who joining us now. Want to thank you, folks. We enjoy you every week. And we got Germany with the United States keeping up with us. We got Brazil, Texas, and we got so many different places is just following us worldwide out there. And we want to thank you for being there with us. And let me see, can that camera just go back and forth? See, can I take it back the way she out there taking these pictures? Let me see. I move this way, that way. The camera move every way with me. So again, Thank you. Yeah, I do see her out there. Yes, that's her. Okay. So I see you. Okay. So folks, welcome back. And you can call me daily, Zina Palin. You can call me at any time and be able to get a good reading. Talk to me about anything going on in your life. I love to talk to you. And if you'd like to come on this show and be a host alongside me, but come with some knowledge here, because I love the challenge. So that's just something I love to do. I should have been a judge. I probably lock everybody up. But anyway, come on and let's have some fun. Okay, so feel free to call me anytime you want to. In a situation you're going through spiritual, that's what I do. Black magic, all kind of magic, dark magic. I'm starting to do it all now. I really don't care. The shaman in the place laugh because black magic is just as good as all the rest. Why be good anymore? Ain't nothing good out here no more. So you need some black magic done. That's what I'm gonna do. So okay. So call me 718-253-7273. Don't get up. I know my girl out there, I'll see you probably tomorrow morning early. Big up to you out there. And all the Trinidadians listening out there, shout out there to you. And my girl from Trinidad, I'll see you tomorrow. And bring me some of that good Trinidadian food. Oh my God, I love that rice. I forget what we call it in Trinidad. I'm going to think of it in a few minutes. I know in Spanish we call it picadillo. But it's a rice with a lot of different peppers, and it's hot. It's almost like our African rice. So, and anybody got some fufu out there, save me some fufu. Okay, I love fufu. So shout out there to you, Billion. Shout out there to you. Wow. It's so many people out there. I could just say shout out there to you. Valentine, you know you're on the list. And Manny Ann, big up to you out there. And my boy out there in Ghana. Okay, we got another Ghanaian was with us back there. G.H. Yadi, he want to join us back. He has to come back this time serious because we're not taking artists who not serious. Smoke Kitchen, big up to you. And from King and Queen Radio, we celebrated your birthday. Big up to Smoke Kitchen. And Smoke Kitchen coming back strong. Everybody's supporting Smoke Kitchen. He's very good. And David is very good. All the artists is good. You'll find them on King and Queen Radio. And every day between 12 to 2, you can hear all the artists' music. And that's on kingandqueenradio.com and on brooklynstation.com. I'm just having a great time with you this evening, folks. And there's so much I can talk about and tell you going on in your life. And I may be doing that a little while and see, but you got to participate, call in, want those phones ringing. 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Again, that's 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And don't forget to go to the GoFund, look for the GoFund. I have it later on my page. And we want to take care of animals because we love animals like we love people. Because, you know, I'm going to tell you something, folks, and I say this to friends and they get angry at me. But you can feed a dog one time and that dog will be loyal to you. And you can feed a human being for 3 years and they can go away from you for 7 days and never remember you again. Did you know that? 7 years, you can feed a human being every day and they can go away from you in 7 days and never remember what you done from them or remember you. How many people this happened to? You say, I used to give that person everything. I did it for them. Now they got there and they don't even remember me no more. Yes. An animal, if you get you a good dog, a good cat, they'll be loyal to you, and they'll be faithful to you. So we have a GoFund for our manager cat, and it's on the pages. And whatever donation you send, you see it's a beautiful black cat, and he loves him so much because that cat been with him through thick and thin. So he don't want the cat to pass away. No one want the animal to pass away. So if you can help him out, because the funds is really bad, do send in funds, okay? Again, if you're having spiritual trouble in your life, you know the person to call is Sister Dobong. That's 718-253-7273. And if you want radio time and you're serious about yourself on King and Queen Radio, I don't want to hear about other people, Instagram, Facebook, because the minute you start telling people, I want to advertise your business, they start telling you about all these other vengers and all this other stuff. If you want to be known on King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station worldwide, give me a call and we'll get you on the air. That's 718-253-7273, or you can call the manager, Che Bernard. Che, what is your telephone number?
That would be 929-694-8741. Again, 929-694-8741.
And I want to tell you folks out there, we have to give Che Bernard a great hand and starting this show with me. He really don't do DJing, and he don't know much of the reggae community music, and he's learning how to work with me because everybody else come in, they play games, they come in for their namesakes to get to be on King and Queen just to get the name out there and ignore the issue of this a radio station. And when there's time that you have to be here, this is what people do with black-owned businesses. They are not punctual, and they don't come on time, and they feel that they can give you excuses why not to come.
Which doesn't fly in the entertainment industry.
In the entertainment business at all. So if you're not serious and you come in here and you think you're just going to come one or two times and throw your excuses at me, listen, I still got the, in my throat, I still haven't got totally well yet, and I'm here. And I can't complain to nobody, and I'm not getting paid, and nobody paying me, and nobody sending donations.
Hell, my best friend's dying right now. You know, I mean, he's sick. So, and I'm still here and doing my best to put on a show. So I mean,
we don't want to hear all that again. So you can like us or not like us. We could care less.
It's the entertainment business. There's no excuses. The show has to go when the show's made to go.
You'll see people come and go because they come in, and they come in for a dream or for some BS, and I don't tolerate BS. I just let you go, and I don't care what they think of me. I could care less of what they think of me because I did all good when you let people come in free, and everybody getting their name and exposing themselves and making themselves look big out there, and then they don't even mention the station. So shame on them. They won't go far with it because curses come behind it.
And your karma comes back.
Sister Dobong don't play. I will cast a spell on you. And that means I come with curses. I come from a line of family can throw curses. And I'm very good at it. I don't have to light no candles, but I can put a curse on you. So don't come in this station if you're not serious.
Oh, that reminds me of two things. I will be it's tomorrow's show rather than do it like because I'm gonna be taking care of my cat because he's gonna get surgery.
Right. That's right.
We're gonna give a pass on tomorrow's show, but there's gonna be it's gonna return as normal the week after with a remake of episode 1 because we were plagued by some kind of weird problems with episode 1. So I'm gonna show off a little bit with that, and then the new episode. And the quality will be much better because I've been working quite hard to improve our video quality and sound quality. As everybody's probably noticed, the sound quality has improved and video quality has come up, which has taken a lot of work on both me and Sister Dobong's part. I will also mention that, what else was I going to mention? Dang, I forgot. I guess I remember, but other than that, yeah. So tomorrow, my show will be. I'm just gonna be taking care of my friend after his surgery. I'm sorry, I did say the show must go on, but you know, Some things like potential fatal illnesses kind of take precedence over that, regardless of the matter. What can you say?
Again, the GoFund there on the page, and it'll be posted, and you can send a GoFund. And this is real. It's not a bunch of BS.
Yeah, and I'm not one that I wouldn't ask for myself, but I wouldn't ask for just for anything else. But it's my best friend, And I will say that the place I went to, which I do gotta recommend that place, for locals, because he did care more, but he didn't even ask about money, and they do have payment plans, and he's getting me right in there at 9 o'clock, 9 or 8, between 8 and 9 when he gets there. I wish it would be sooner, but all the other vets are like, $2,000 to $4,000 cash up front, nothing to help you.
And they kill the animal once it's in there, because you got a lot of people that make one other thing wrong. You come out with one, next thing your cat got all kind of things to it. So
the annoying thing is all he needs is a catheter put in his pee hole, and they looked at me like I was a dick when I asked if I could just buy the catheter and do it myself. It's like, well, you're not going to do it. So what should I just not have it done? Look, let me let my friend die because you're a cold-hearted bastard and care more about money. And I do get it. Business is business. The thing is that in the U.S., we should at some point start looking at it's like appropriate treatment for animals, because they are conscious. They're a living being.
Well, they do have that here in New York, and it's very strict with animals. You can't beat them. You can do 7 years. You can't hit them. You can't kill them. But then they should open up places where people can bring them if they don't have the money, and give them a payment plan or something. So, well, it's always one thing against another.
Yeah, and when I go back down to check the cat again, I'll look up that service that I'm dealing with, because they're very, I really like the fact that the guy wasn't, his concern was he wants to treat it.
So what we want to get into our problem. So folks out there, take care your animals, treat them well, and make sure they're taken care. Taking you back into the program, King and Queen Radio. We're live, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebong.com, and we'll give you a little more music, and we're going to get you more Caribbean music, because this is a Caribbean program. Okay, welcome to the King and Queen Radio program, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebong.com. And if you're going through some type of changes in life, and you need, some spiritual help, and you need the right thing done, you need some fast work done, you need to call me this week, because this week I'm doing really, really strong work for love. This week I'm concentrating on bringing loved ones back, helping them regain the ones they lost, and possibly having it fixed where that person will give you some money and some cash and get things together. That's what I want to work on this week. So this week, if you have any love problem, going through situations in your life, you give me a call and set your appointment. I'm pretty busy, so not everybody will be able to get an appointment this week. The number is 718-253-7273. And you got any friends out there, and I do work over the telephone as well, and I tell you what to do. You can visit my page, that's SisterDubong.com, and check out the page. Okay, that's Sister Dobong, D-O-B-O-N-G. Don't look up Dobong the mountain out there in one of the countries out there. I don't know if it's Taiwan, or not Taiwan, but it's somewhere. The Philippines somewhere, they name a mountain after me or something out there. Is spelled the same way. Mine is spelled D-O-B-O-N-G, Dobong, not D-U. That's a mountain. Okay, so again, Sister Dobong, look me up, and I can help you get things going. Well, anybody out there need money this week too? I got those lucky numbers. People really hitting the lucky numbers. And I do appreciate the people who bring me in gifts and who do bring me in change when they do get it. God will bless you and continue blessing your hand. And I will be giving out more lucky numbers. But if you don't send me donations on the website, King and Queen Radio, brookenstation.com, even send it to Zelle Cash App with the number 631-612-1742. Again, you can send it Zelle or Cash App with the number 631-612-1742. You hit those lucky numbers, I want to hear from you. I want to know what's going on in your life. Let me know. Okay? So I know the time is ticking. I'm going to give you a little more music, and hopefully you'll continue. If you're just new to this program, we're on every Monday night. I was offset a little bit with the cat in the process of dying and the station going in and out and music not played the right music before the show. So I was a little teed off, you want to say? Peed off? I forget the word. What is it, teed off?
Yeah, it could go either way. I think peed off is what it would be.
I got to get my team together to do things right, and I got to get everything in order so everything go the way I like it to go. Because if it don't, then I'm upset everybody. So again, King and Queen Radio, brookenstation.com, Sister Dobong. I want to thank everybody for every week for tuning in. And if you got any questions, you can write them here now. You can call in the station tonight. That's 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be right back to finish it up because we got a show in Africa. It's going to be great tonight. We start at midnight. We're going to be talking about a lot what's going on in Nigeria and throughout the world in different parts of Africa. So join us tonight. Africa is awake. Me and Lot Sunday. We're going to really give you a good show in DJ Pop Mark. DJ Pop Mark, that's every Friday, American time, 2 p.m. to 4, African time, that's 7 p.m. to 10. Okay? So again, folks, join us every Friday for DJ Pop Mark. He's been doing such an excellent job. Thank you, Pop Mark. And we should have someone new joining us soon. They are ready to get started. But again, don't come if you're not serious. Even with my artists, I want to see you doing more of pushing it so the people worldwide listening to the show can enjoy your music. So I will have everything mapped out and planned next week. You'll have an excellent show. So stay with us. If you're joining us, listen to a little music, and we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. What the second announcement I was going to make is due to my chasing a vet today, I intended to have the some of the older episodes of the shows up for video on demand. I apologize to all the people. I've been chasing the vet all day, and I will get that uploaded by noon Wednesday. So I apologize again. It's been kind of a hectic day, and I just kind of lost track of everything because it took so long to find a vet. So I will work on that.
At least we made it here and doing what we're supposed to do instead of having excuses.
Yeah,
okay?
you know, I mean,
I don't want to hear no more excuses. And Shannon, please give me a phone call out there because we need some equipment.
Yeah, we've been. It's like everybody keeps on flaking, and it's like it's killing us. You know, and make us look like fools.
here to try to change anyone belief, thoughts, whatever they're going through. We just here to educate and to promote King and Queen Radio as a lovely culture station, reaching out to make people feel happy with good music and good talk. So that's what we hear. And if you want to be on the talk show, give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. See, can we set you up a talk show? Looking for college students. You may be a college student out there and you're doing a little radio broadcast. You want to broadcast somewhere. I know you can broadcast on those platforms, but you can broadcast on a real radio station, been around over 30 years. And yes, we've been here. So, okay, I'm going to take that caller. So don't forget, call me in the station if you want it at 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And I'm going to take that caller on the air right now. Hello, caller.
Hello, meow.
Oh, sure now. And who do we have? A cat on the, well, you know, our manager cat is sick. So you the Brooklyn cat. So, and you gave a good man. So are you sick or you are doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I said yes.
You sick?
No, I'm not sick.
All right. So you're a strong cat. So tell us about your life. What's going on?
You know, I never knew. My daughter came over acting like she loved me so much, and she's the one that got roofing stuff up on me. I don't make no sense. They had this stuff up on me for 5 years. That is dirty, and you owe me $500, and you are dirty. That's why you was calling up to about, that old African child you got was acting like me. Because you know that your garbage you put up on me was preaching a turning point. It was ready to reveal what it was. I was suspicious of something for a long time, but I could never pinpoint it. That's okay, honey. She won't control over me. You go to hell. I hope you die, honey. I hope somebody take you up on a roof and throw your foot off. Because they had on the news have somebody still there outside a building. They said elevator style. I don't know what kind of style they is. Boy, I've been laughing so damn baby till I don't stop laughing. It hurt, boy. I laughed so I was gonna die. That's how hard I be laughing, damn baby.
Well, Cat, you know, you wishing for somebody to die. Well, you look like you a bad cat tonight. Look like you mad. You supposed to be a happy cat. You ain't supposed to be a cat that wanna.
I mean, all this garbage went down on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? They shooting at old Trump and stuff on me birthday. And there's so many people call up wishing me a happy birthday, something they ain't never in their life ever did. Ain't got nothing to do with all you people. And Jacko, he outside over there with a van full of people. Because me and him gonna be singing and go, y'all is so crazy. I sure don't want you, Jacko. I'm saying I hate to have to walk around with my butcher knife and all my weapons on me. Before you come in my face, I'm a whack you. And that's why Granny did. What?
Granny still bothering Jeffro and Granny?
No, for a whole month. Granny didn't call up.
Yeah.
She went on by her business because Jacko took and threw in the ocean.
Oh, so Jacko threw Granny in the ocean. Oh, so that's what happened to Granny. 'Cause I was wondering what happened to Granny.
Yeah, she has stopped calling for a whole entire month. She in month in 2 weeks. She just called for my birthday, wishing me a happy birthday, and she called talking about, oh, she'll do both of us in.
Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies need to leave you alone, and she need to stay.
Yeah, I ain't thinking about y'all people. None of every last one of you that call, I want all y'all to drop dead. Smoke your cigar, and when you finish smoking it, drop dead.
And you definitely not gonna bury Jeffro Bodine.
Oh, please! I hope that we talking about it. Don't stir them up and start to call it, and cover the rare. Oh God!
And Jacko, he came out of space, but we was talking about aliens tonight. So Jacko, I guess he came out of space, and he wants you to do what? Dance and sing? What, Jacko?
I'm not thinking. I ain't thinking about that child, honey. I ain't going with nobody black. Y'all know how to spell black. You know, go back to the first grade and learn how to spell black. And I sure the hell ain't going with you.
Lord, Cat, you a mess. Cat ain't going with nothing black. Lord,
I told him that over and over and over. Usually, what that old thing name? Ghostbuster, she the only one that called up on my birthday. She didn't call, but it's about 15 other people's call. I cannot even believe no stuff like that.
The Ghostbuster called. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Ghostbuster didn't even call. She's the only one called every year. And quite naturally, my baby Tiger gonna call. He's the only one that need to call. The rest of y'all stool pigeons need to go to y'all grave.
We'll see, can we get the manager to sing you happy birthday? Because your cat birthday.
No, I slept. I overslept. That's what happened.
Hold on, the manager gonna sing happy birthday to you, cat.
Let's see. Let's try this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear cat. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, cat, did you hear that?
Okay, man. All right. Yeah.
That's coming from Tiger Wood. Tiger Wood told him to sing happy birthday to you.
Okay, I overslept last weekend when I slept, and I woke up a little bit after 12. I said, "Oh man, I want to call that place." Oh God!
So give us some more news so we can get out of here, cause soon we got.
Those two girls that they said drowned out there in Coney Island. That was KK had the contracts out of them. That's what killed them. And that one of them came in my bathroom after they died too. One of them came in my bathroom. That means that one of them wanted me.
Lord have mercy, cat. One of them come in your bathroom, want you. So we were talking about ghosts tonight. So now you prove it that there is ghosts. After when somebody died, came in cat bathroom and they want you. Lord have mercy. What did you tell them?
They had faxed KK and said they wanted to be friends with Blanket and Paris and Prince Mike and Lil Koch. They want.
Well, cat, you got to get your children all out because we got to get some lucky numbers coming from your bathroom. What's some lucky numbers tonight so those people can hit and get some money going? Cat, what's the number coming from your bathroom? Are you
Yeah, we gotta do some size. We gotta do some size around in there. We gotta get a 5 in there. And get a 1 or a 4 with it. Yeah, how about that 145? That's good.
Oh, that sounds good, folks. 145 cat bring, and I give you 72, 71. Woo, that's hot. And I give everybody those triple sevens. Triple seven is due. So get ready for those triple seven cat coming from Cat Bathroom. So Cat, give your shout out before we go.
Oh, shout out goes out to Paris Blanket, Prince Michael, and Lil Koch, and to Tiger. Love you, sweetheart. Love you guys. Love all of you.
All right. So Cat, before you go, and then I caught the whooping cough. How I get rid of this whooping cough?
Take multivitamins.
Multivitamins.
Yes, multivitamins.
You ain't got no old good old down south remedy with some good old.
That's a good old down south remedy. I can't take it because it'll stimulate me. I don't need no stimulate, honey. Sure. You could cook an egg on my behind. You could turn me over and put a pan on my behind and cook you an egg. That's how hot my behind be.
Lord, Cat, Lord Jesus Christ. Well, you better hurry up and get Tiger if you on fire like that. You don't
Tigers, I don't think Tigers can take me, honey. Every year it get worse. First it was April, now it's April, May, and June. That's bad. No, you can't nobody go up against that. Nobody. They'll get burnt.
What about the
You get blistered.
You think the scent can't handle you? You know who the scent is.
Oh, heck no. Yeah.
The scent can't handle you? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What happened?
His lip a blister. You get blisters on his lip.
Well, what do you got to say to the scent? You?
It will make me upset.
You know who the scent is. Your 50 Cent.
Yeah, I'm saying that he couldn't take me either. Nobody can take that. Nobody. He could. But see what it does, it sets your brain down. You end up running to the night, and you end up closing everything up.
Well, we're going to leave you here because we got to get ready for the next show. So we're fading out. The aliens taking Cat away. So
okay.
I thought the aliens had you, so we're gonna get.
Ain't nobody got me, honey. I was laying here almost about ready to go to sleep. Okay.
All right. Good night.
Okay. Night.
All right, folks. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. If you just joined us, stay tuned. 12 midnight. We're gonna be coming directly from Nigeria. Lyd and I are gonna have a great show for you tonight. You're going to learn what's going on in Africa. So stay on kingandqueenradio.com. And don't forget, tomorrow night we won't be having the show. It will be postponed. Your show will be postponed.
Yeah, it'll be on at regular time next week. It's just after the like this whole ordeal, you know, I'm gonna be taking care of my friend.
Is that other guy coming on tomorrow night? You don't know.
I haven't heard from him. I will get a hold of him though, just to double check, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't need them. They can't pay. You want to get on this show, you got to pay. Nothing free.
Yeah, I mean it costs money to put out the power.
There you go. So if you want to come on King and Queen Radio, show how rich you are.
If you come in with a bicycle generator and pedal the pedals the whole time, maybe. But other than that, you know, I mean, we're providing power. We're providing it costs money for the medium to distribute and everything. You know, I mean, it would be nice if stuff was free.
All right, folks. Thank you for all. If you'd like to donate, you can donate on King and Queen Radio, brokerstation.com. Join us back here next week, the same time, 9 p.m. until 2 a.m. in the morning on kingandqueenradio.com. I'm going to leave it from here, and thank you all, and have a blessed evening. And I'll see you in a few minutes on King and Queen Radio.com. Alongside Lot Sunday and DJ Palma, we're bringing you the best music and the best talk show coming up. So don't go nowhere. Do not change that dial. All you folks on Facebook, meet me on Restream King and Queen.
Some talk about.
Or meet us directly on kingandqueenradio.com. We going off of Facebook.
Tendencies that some are born with these. How can you blame the child replicating what it sees? Always played alone, all emotions you can find. Took away the keys, you took away those times. You keep on planting the seeds in a place they don't belong. Embracing the differences is what will make you strong. Sometimes they need you, they need a lot of things, but they really need someone to hold. Sometimes they want you, they ask a lot of things, but they need a shelter from the cold. Sometimes they need you, they need a lot of things, but they really need someone to hold. Sometimes they want you, they ask a lot of things. Why must we expose and tint the innocence of our little ones? Creating a make-believe that being different is so wrong. Yeah, keep on planting the seeds in the place they don't belong. While embracing the differences is what will make you strong. Sometimes they need you, they need a lot of things, but they really need someone to hold. Sometimes they want you, they ask a lot of things, but they need a shelter from the cold. Sometimes they need you, they need a lot of things, but they really need someone to hold. Sometimes they want you, oh yes, they ask a lot of things. Never blame yourself in any way. What we can do is teach for a change, yeah. Whatever the condition, it's never too late. Let us open up our hearts to compassion every day. Sometimes she never could talk, she had to do things right. Morning you would wake up, you would see that black eye. She told you it was love, the colors only grew. Became so normal, it became so true. Why must we expose our children to problems they can't cope with? At the age of 6, medication and doctors to try and solve it. If you keep on pushing them to a place where they don't feel fit, oh, what will happen when they're grown up? Will you be there when you commit? Sometimes they need you, they need a lot of things, but they really need someone to hold. Sometimes they want you, they ask a lot of things, but they need a
Number one David Brown, lyrical master.
On the beat, King Craft.
And nothing of me, yeah. Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? She want top up. She want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. She want top up. She want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. And none of me. Excuse me, baby, let me talk to you. Excuse me, can I have your number? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She says she's not interested. Excuse me, baby, let me chat with you. Excuse me, will you be my lover? like Adeleke. She said she want man like Dangote. She said she want man like Adedola. This and not the robbers. She said she want guy like Timaya. She said she want guy like Opio. She said she want guy like Starboy. If you knock at the robbers. Oh my girl, one top up. She no like any guy with the fuck up. If you no get money for your pocket, make you shut up. Ha. Hello, how are you doing, girl? Ha. How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? Hello, how are you doing, girl? Ha. How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? She want top up. She want the guy who go top up. She want the rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. She want top up. She want the guy who go top up. She want the rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. Hello, how are you? Real things on this. Then craft on the beats. Vincent on the mix. BNH record.
Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gifts, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy and wisdom. Call Sister Dobong on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.